point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Incendio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Blue powder?
Oh, shit. It's this one.
All of the shopkeepers.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm the only one here, too. Fuck.
You can't say that.
Blue, seriously, shut the fuck up. It's getting old now. Actually, it's been getting old, so yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Bust the high wing!
Fucking shit, man. Fuck! Damn it, why did it have to be this one? As I'm using my fucking hand cannon, too.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. High wing! Go!
Fuck off.
Your life ends here. Shame.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Fuck! Done.
Made it! Oh! I'd say that was acceptable.
Add more hit. Putting up precision here. Precision thing.
Brilliant.
Three targets per second in gambit or physical messages. Ah, put that.
Now that's more like it.
Het gewoon de PvP.
Crucible and gambit are both PvP.
You go ahead and do it, kid.
No. Like I said, I'm not doing PvP shit. I'll do all the PvE stuff, but I ain't doing PvP. That's just fucking stupid.
Brilliant.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally.
Now.
I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add,
Bounties from
Nerida suddenly didn't have time
Yes.
for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. Past the high wing!
There's a chest in condition. There's a chest in...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Where's the buildings? Yes, that's the only one left. That is the station's chest in perdition.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today?
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Nexus, Infinitude, and the
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
So will have been sent it to here. Basically, it's just grabbing that gun and cut everything here. I still have no idea what mission is.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I didn't read that right.
High Wing, go!
Anyway.
Faster, High Wing! I should investigate. sending. Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
Oh snap, that was weird.
Highwing, go! Assignment's all finished. Away, Highwing! Away! No need to race now, my friend.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Whoop. Nah, that just happened.
Excellent.
Excellent work today. Class dis...
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us... Into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and
No, 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 no. Oh, fucking hell.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Cameraman. I wasted that. That's cool. Fucking shit. Fuck. It is ready. Damn, I was thinking it was Saturday for some reason today. This shit. Wow.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've got to pause the game. It's now my character, but he he was standing in a spot for about 5 in game days.
Damn.
Hello. Are you my next Summoner's Court opponent?
Next, and last, most likely. I'm Grace, Pinch Smedley of the Bath Pinch Smedleys.
Pleased to meet you, Grace.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
Okay, huh?
You didn't see that.
Yeah, I did.
What a remarkable shot! Impressive.
Oh, get drop shotted, bitch. Get drop shotted, bitch.
Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested. Well played.
And my PlayStation
played a
just
good
told me
game,
that my
Grace.
controller
I did
battery
play
is
rather
low.
well, didn't I?
I'm gonna change that
Only
here in
one
just a
student
minute.
has ever beaten me. She's very good.
The good thing
But
with
if
these
you play the way
PS5
you did
controllers is
against me,
once
you
that
might stand a
notification goes
chance.
off that the battery is low, you have about an hour before it completely runs out.
I have streaming too on YouTube now. Oh wow, the ghosts are fighting with swords.
Dog, motherfucker. That was fun. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah.
No thanks.
Alright, Wyvern. Oh, you piece of shit. Here, Hydra. Oh, there he is. Oh, he came in like a fucking wrecking ball. Holy shit.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'll take out 2 more. So I'll have to do one more run. Son of a bitch. Oh, can't wait to get done with this run. Quests. Two more bits. Oh shit, hold on. Got 3 bounties though.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sniper rifle. 25 sniper rifle and 20 fusion rifle. Linear fusion rifle. Son of a bitch!
Time to go meet Poppy.
I have to go meet who?
Poppy.
Hi, Poppy!
No, Willie, that's her name. Poppy Sweden.
Hi, Poppy!
It
You
kicks.
guys don't want to make that joke every time you say Poppy. I don't care that's her name.
You care that it's a minor?
I've never had difficulty with that.
They should have named it that then. I'm sure even the kids at school make that damn joke.
Not really. We're in the 1800s.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a joke back then too. Not like we invented it.
God damn it, Poppy. Why the hell did Brett end up like a bin forest?
I don't know. I know I'm not streaming today, apparently.
What happened? Your stream keeps dropping?
Yeah, I've tried streaming 4 different times today, and every time I started, it always drops.
Try streaming on just one platform. See if that helps.
I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll start it up again and see.
Slow down now. There we go.
Is
Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Whoever gave me that idea?
This way.
Oh, this missing. That'd be this fun showcase.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Of course, a centaur.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
You're very big on it, dude. Goddamn.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
Wow.
Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Good job.
Mushrooms.
I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
Damn.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
That deer just got ate by a frog.
Well, now that ain't supposed to happen. If anything, the frog, the deer should have ate the frog.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
How about kid? You just drink a random beer you find in the middle of the forest.
Doesn't everyone do that?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here.
Damn.
Let's get a better lay of the land.
Holy shit.
It's time to fight.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet. That warrants a look.
What have you done?
Let's curse this bitch. Where'd it go?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for
He
Magic
ran.
himself. What is going on here?
Little
Only
pussy.
one way to find out.
Ooh, legendary.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's two dragons. Oh god.
It's a dragon fighting ring.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
This is
damn.
Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. I bet it's the one.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Bargain is to tell us.
They all die for this.
I don't have anything.
Time to save these dragons.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
What was that?
Bitch.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be
I
right.
Something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Grab on your way out.
They're torturing the dragon.
They must have
We abracadabra.
She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
I mean, abracadabra?
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not either.
Look, they've got a dragon egg.
Abracadabra is when you just about to torch something.
Not with the plans they
Abracadabra is when you kind of make, when you kind of pull a rabbit out of a hat. Big difference.
Hello, Amora.
Auto sound. Yep.
As someone who is big into Harry Potter, you should probably know that.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Ooh, dragon egg.
Will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Careful! Ramrock's one is dragon intact!
You're the one we're looking for, and you are afraid.
Back here.
Never like festival. What have you done?
Great crossing my
Bitch. Oh, shit. There's some of their fire. Fire. I know, exactly.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
And that dragon just got. And the dragon just ate that guy. And killed him with the fire.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Past the high wing! No need to race now, my friend.
out of that spell.
You'll never believe what I've learned. What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it.
What up, Brandon?
Because in the spellbook I also found something else.
You not got
references
Hogwarts yet?
to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell,
Not planning
grants
on
the
getting
holder
it.
the power to reverse dark
Are you
magic
not?
curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Why is that?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but
It's
I don't
not a
think
game
we should
I'm
tell
interested
anyone.
in.
Especially ominous.
Most
He
people
wouldn't
say
understand.
because it's a single player.
I don't even really care that this is single player. I play a ton of single player
I
games.
see no reason to involve
I'm
Ominous.
just not
I'm
interested
glad you agree.
in Destiny.
When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Oh, you can't believe what I just asked.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous.
Yeah.
Keeping this to ourselves for
but
now
ask
is for
it
his
again.
own good.
I'll decide what's for
Alexa.
my own good.
Do a
Ominous.
funny fart.
We were just about to get
This
some
one's
air.
a funny fart.
Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Wait, man.
The guy that played Nick Fury in Avengers.
Samuel Jackson.
Oh, ask it to do actor impressions, kind of like.
No. That didn't work. You're gonna have to ask her to introduce you to Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll screw it in a minute now. Just gotta sort this thing out here.
Watch. Alexa. Introduce me to Samuel L. Jackson.
To set it up, go to the Alexa app, find the wake word section, and toggle the settings of Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, so you gotta do bullshit settings.
Thank you. I've got she ain't gonna do it because I've already got it. But I could also do Alexa. Introduce me to Shaquille O'Neal.
Allow me to welcome NBA Hall of Famer and all-around good guy, Shaquille O'Neal.
It's on. Shaq's in the house to make your speakers bounce. Boom, chakalaka.
Great to have you here. Let's show them some of the things you can. Hey Shaq, can you tell me the weather?
Here, dear Shaqcast. We're together. It's always sunny with a 110% chance of fun.
I'm impressed. What else can you do?
Not everything that you do, but I can set alarm timers, tell jokes, tell you stories about, and give you advice. Plus, you can ask me for some raps or sports updates and more.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thanks. It's good to be on your team.
If you'd like to hear more from Shaq, you can enable his voice with a one-time payment of $4.99 plus tax. Would you like to buy it?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought Samuel's voice. I ain't buying his. Alexa, who else can you introduce me to?
Michael
From
Jackson.
EquateChronicle.com, we would like to introduce you to Jim Chafin Jr. with Homemade, Kristen Clement with You Can Kiss This, Angie Rigdon Konnichiwa with RR Certain Blessing, Brian Cox with Cool Lookin' Mooney, and Jay Starnes with It's Best to Be Hot.
What?
What?
I have no idea what any of that was.
She sometimes fucked up she is.
I heard Kyle Perry's doing one with my dear.
Now that one I'll probably do. Because Medea's fucking hilarious.
Because he did the Waze GPS with her.
Wait, you didn't get Medea's voice on the Waze GPS?
Yeah. I thought they took it out because they do be changing the voices, but Medea had a voice on there. So the Morgan Freeman.
Oh wow.
Objects of the environment.
Now see, if they would put his voice on the Amazon Echo, I would totally buy Morgan Freeman. The only thing I would not do with him is I would not have him set my alarm, because I swear to God I would never wake up.
Did Morgan Freeman play Lucius Fox?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What he did.
He was the best Lucius we had, actually.
Yeah, in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. He also played God in Ben Almighty, or not Ben, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. So,
and then you had the Allstate guy play God in the Lucifer show. Now that was fucking hilarious. Somebody's talking to you.
I don't know his name, so I'll call him Gangster.
Just call him Blue.
Or Blue.
Yeah.
Just don't call him Green, because then he'll
Yep.
die.
Finding Hogwarts good so far.
Hey Blue, did you hear what I said?
Yeah. You got the from Rev?
No, I got it from a song.
I know, but Rev been saying that the past few times she was in here.
I don't even remember that. I just did it because of the song. Hey Samuel, what's the weather?
Unlike stupid-ass decisions, you can't ignore today's weather. In Douglasville, it's 53 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast calls for more of the same, with a low of 46 degrees.
I was not expecting that.
She found out what we're doing. Oh, my companion's mom found out what we're doing. Because my other teacher won't want me to tell anybody else about what's going on.
Sounds like you guys got busted. Busted.
Well, it's not like that I can stop me.
Now she's gonna take that.
So this is the
broom
underground
and she's gonna
They can't stop me. I have the curse. I'll just curse them.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Well, watch me.
Rebellion. What goes on to do in this game? Partiosa.
You can't do that, man.
I don't learn the spell. I can attract people into chickens and stuff.
Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
I'm just following this fucking bird about.
I'm going on learning spells.
Natty, got to follow Natty to Hogsmeade or something.
Yeah, you got the beginning, but you better get your wand and stuff.
Beginning, yeah. Yeah, I didn't play it much last night.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just taking my time doing it.
One thing I love about Destiny is you can play by yourself and still play with other people. What I mean by that is because it's an MMO.
That book Professor Weasley asked me.
Like I'm in a fire team by myself, but
Professor
because it's an
Weasley asked me
MMO,
to
I can still see
get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
I hate this
None of
bitch.
the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
Like you,
They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Wait, I'm not Slytherin.
Better be a fucking Gryffindor.
But Kick, I'm about to kill this girl.
10 points to Gryffindor. Ah! A fucking wrist.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid. Just a few questions,
quiz is
and
not
then
fun.
I'll hand over this book.
If I
Let us
ever
begin.
played that game,
Before the invention of the golden snitch,
and I'm
which
still on the
magical
fence
creature was used
about
in a
if I'm
game of
ever going to
Quidditch.
get it, because again, it's just not a. I'm definitely not paying full price. If I get it, it's going to be when it goes on sale. I'm not
like
paying full price.
Correct. The Snidget
No, I'm
was
talking about
first
when it goes on
introduced to
sale for
Quidditch
like
in
20 or 30
1269
bucks.
by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg.
That'd be a long
Sadly,
time.
they're thought to be extinct.
Oh.
Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Village. We're in different side shops.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifact?
Game and Rowling being a transphobe and racist and all that shit.
The
And this game keeps getting hate.
According to Beedle the Bard,
seeing things
the
on
Deathly
Twitter
Hallows
about
consists of the Elder Wand,
streamers
the
threatening to
Resurrection
quit
Stone, and
stream
the Cloak of
because
Invisibility.
of people coming
Which
in
ball
and just
in
being
Quidditch
shit
is
up
the largest?
assholes. You know, streamers getting reduced to tears on stream and shit.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
but
end
the
up
correct
buying
answer
it
was the
just out
quaffle.
of spite
When
of
a chaser
everybody.
throws the quaffle through one of three
And I'm gonna
hoops in a
play the
Quidditch match,
fuck out of it.
their team is awarded
And I'm
10
gonna make
points.
my
True or
wizard
false?
a
Polyjuice
transgender
potion allows the drinker to change species.
Slytherin and watch as she goes around and just slaughters
Actually,
everybody.
the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change
I don't want
things
to
such
take
as
this
age
quiz,
or
bitch.
race, it cannot be used to change species.
Just give me a damn book.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again,
I'm gonna be a good
I have
little
plenty
wizard
more
up
questions
until
I
I
can
get
ask
that
you.
Crucio.
And I won't be giving you easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
So, once I get a Crucio, I'm gonna
I'm sorry.
start being a
I don't have
complete
time for a
asshole
quiz at
with
the
it.
moment.
Every
me know if
chance
you
I
change
get,
your
I'm gonna
mind.
use that shit on somebody.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
It's lucky I can't curse her. That dumb broad.
And trust me, if I could use curses in real life, I'd be cursing so many fucking people.
I know. What happened when the teacher told me to grab the book from the library? I went to the book. A girl has it after for the book, and I guess the teacher said that she needed it. I asked the person, "Give me the book." If I answer her quiz correctly,
I'm just getting my wand now.
Sebastian.
And the first motherfucker that I would hate with that goddamn Crucio spell, goddamn Crucio.
That's cold.
Settle down. Settle down.
I don't give a fuck.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of
Wait,
hearing
I'm
me
back,
say,
cutscene.
is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
It's Ron's ancestor.
Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Fairly bendy or very flexible.
Hang on, he's watching a cutscene right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He likes to mute the chat
You
during
wanted to discuss my
cutscenes.
progress so far this term, Professor.
Oh, yeah.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Quit asking me about what I'm doing.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. Fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWL.
Sure,
I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
I'll be right back.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way,
I heard all these messages.
Hope you're faring
Or
well
was
with
we
the
reading
Blasting
it?
Curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beast's class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Me to the Three Broomsticks. May finally be safe
You
since
guys
we
want to
rescued
know
the
how
dragon
the
from Horntail Hall.
stormtroopers know when somebody's an imposter?
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me
Oh.
about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook,
They actually hit
just
their
north
mark.
of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we
Hey,
may be
Samuel.
able to find what we need at a goblin mine south
Open
of Hogwarts.
roast meat.
Meet me there, and bring someone who
Sam
speaks
can't do
gobbledygook.
skills, but I can help. Okay. Here's roast meat.
Remember our meat
For
mentioning something
content
about
that may not be
gobbledygook.
suitable for all ages. Would you like to continue?
Yes.
We can always tell when you are lying. Your lips move.
They got that from Monday.
Does
Alexa,
it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
roast. Thor.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Hello there.
Roast
Come on in.
Thor.
Plenty to look at here.
I love what you have done with your hair. How do you get it to come out of the nostrils like that?
That's cold.
Roast
Alexa.
Nick Fury.
Roast Jimmy Savile. Oh, fuck off.
Alexa, roast Nick Fury.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Open roast meat.
Nothing like
Go.
finding just the right thing.
Your birth certificate, apology letter from a condom factory.
Alexa, roast Nick Fury.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Oh, you know what? Alexa, open roast skill.
Your mama so poor she had to get her clothes from the dumpster.
Oh!
That's mean, Alexa.
Alexa,
Oh, she could have.
roast Brandon.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't know that.
Yes! No, say! Roast. No, say! Alexa, roast kick!
So, in order for you to do that, you have
And
to
it's getting
tell
worse.
her to
If
open
there's
the
any
roast
chance that the
skill.
relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of
What's your actual
Feldcroft,
name?
near the catacomb.
Let's say roast kid. Can still roast anybody.
Alexa, roast kick.
Sorry, I didn't find anything to do that. To get
Alexa,
started, you'll need a smart
roast
system.
kick.
Alexa, stop.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Alexa, do your mum so fat jokes.
Baby Tomato is falling behind. Mama Tomato said, catch up.
Alexa, open the roast app.
I can't open it right now. Would you like to open it on your phone?
No.
Alexa, tell me a funny joke. Bye.
Shut up, Alexa. Dumb bro.
That's so funny.
Frankly, I'd rather live.
Alexa, tell me a mum joke. That was a shit joke. Alexa, tell me a nasty joke.
Why shouldn't you do a so frustrating.
Why?
It's better to beat the chance with a spoon.
Good cutscene.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
I
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No, they have to say open roast me skill. When she tells you that it's activated, usually she'll start off by roasting you.
Oh,
then you can tell her
that one for the UK, can it?
Oh, I don't know. I do it in the US and it usually works.
Fuck.
Alexa, roast kickstand.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Sorry, I don't know it.
Alexa, you're done.
I'd like to know what went wrong. If you want to give me more details, just say, I have feedback.
Alexa, stop skill.
Alexa, can I get a higher?
Ooh.
Alexa, volume 10.
Higher.
Higher. Alexa, can I get a higher?
I know what now?
Higher.
I don't think so.
You fucking are, you bitch.
I'm about to learn the
Alexa.
second. I'm about to learn the second. Forbidden spell.
Oh yeah. Alexa, volume 5. Well, I've just killed 2 trolls. I have just now in the village bit. Just now.
Nice.
They weren't that hard to kill. Well, I've got my difficulty on medium, so. I've not gone hard mode yet. This first like.
What are you playing on, Blue? Easy?
Story.
Yeah, it's
but
easy.
what? Difficulty.
That is the
How is that?
difficulty.
Is it?
Story just means easy.
No, story the one but below easy.
Oh, so you don't very easy then.
Yeah, I just get like the puzzle stuff. I had to add the options and skip them and still get the spells. So.
Yeah, my difficulty is on, so it goes story, easy, normal, hard, but I'm on normal, which is medium.
No, I mean combat wise, the difficulty is the same, but the puzzles and stuff get harder and harder and more. It got the difficulty.
I had this. Tango's got to put a sip on the wall.
Honestly, normal is about what I play in most games on. Until I get really comfortable with them, then I'll bump them up to hard or even very hard.
Yeah.
Well, kick in this game and the way that you played Arkham Knight, you probably will stay on normal. Because you said you didn't like the triangle parry, did you?
No, I thought triangle parry was fucking stupid.
Well, in this game, heavy, but gives you a lot more a lot more time than Arkham did. So You have a few seconds to press triangle or hold it. You want to do a counter to.
What's your level on it now, Blue?
22.
Sweaty cunt.
Dude, he's been playing that game a lot. Other than the few times he's hopped off and played Marvel Snap with me.
Good.
Deadshot. Or he's played
Naruto Storm 4.
Sebastian,
Naruto game
that relic you
plays
mentioned, I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
See, him with Hogwarts Legacy is like me with Destiny 2. This is like the only game I've been playing ever since I downloaded
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look.
And I fucking love this game, man. I should have downloaded this game way sooner.
But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to
I
stash in
didn't
his
think that I would
spellbook,
enjoy this
it's
game that
worthy of
much.
further study.
I'd rather waited till it's free, though.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when
And
we
they've
finish.
got a new season coming out.
By the way,
in
Ominous has
18
been
days.
asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
This blind student is a pussy.
I'm sure that
He's
foul smell
blind,
is the
Blue.
scent
What
of
do you
success.
expect?
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Okay, if you don't want us to, if you don't want to go and learn the dark spells, that's fine. But don't try to forbid me and Sebastian. I'm doing it. I'm talking about he gonna snitch.
Yeah, see, if that were me, I'd be like, no, you're not. And I'd immediately curse him.
That's the thing. He knows how to decurse himself.
Not if I put a curse of silence on him.
His family is immersed in dark arts. Like they're known for the dark arts. The mastery of it. Like he knows all the curses, but but the kid refuses to use them. So it's like the last room we were in, and told us to use Crucio to leave the room, or I protect there forever until we die. He still wouldn't cast that curse. So Sebastian had to teach it to me, because he still wouldn't do it. He rather die than the dark arts.
Well, then you can die.
Like I said, the guy's pussy. Spiders.
I wouldn't really say he's a pussy. He just doesn't want to follow in Sammy's footsteps. That's fine. But if he says he's gonna die and then do the dark arts, then I'd be like, alright, well, you can die then. And I'd kill him.
No, he would rather let us all die than use a spell. It wasn't just him. He'd run to let us all die.
Insect free. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
The only reason why we got out because Sebastian learned it too, but he wasn't confident in his ability to use it.
Ah, shit! I just fucked up.
Of course you did.
Yep. Fucked up the edge.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Spiders. Yay.
We've rid the world of all this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Sebastian, you do not want to be buried here. Are you crazy?
The sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Revelio. Accio.
I should have known that last boss fight was too goddamn easy.
What did you find?
Oh, you sneaky son of a fallen bitch.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this altar.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of a gym in America called Planet Fitness?
Yep.
Yeah.
I go there.
That's the worst gym in the fucking world. You go Planet Fitness.
We're in the tomb. I assume Eerie South.
Oh my god, I'll fucking leave, mate. The amount of people have been there, it's shit.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad. You don't even have to fucking grunt or anything, or slightly slam the weight. The fucking alarm goes off and you get screamed at.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I go there for years. I went there for years. It's a good gym.
So why is people on the internet, like even competitive strongmen, going there and they get kicked out?
If people on the internet, you can't address what I say. I went there for years with no problem.
And you get free pizza and everything.
Sometimes, yeah.
I don't get that. Like, you go there to lose weight and that's like, gives you fucking pizza.
I'm not gonna argue with a free pizza, are you?
No, I'm not gonna argue it, but it's weird the fact that you go to the gym to obviously lose weight and get fit and healthy, but they just give you fucking pizza.
Bombarder.
Yeah.
And apparently, there's only a
How
smith
the
machine.
fuck am I supposed to do this shit, man?
There's no proper barbell.
Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Am I like supposed to not fight this bitch and just run or some shit?
I need to find a safe way across.
Arresto momentum. Lumos.
It's like Planet Fitness gym fail compilations. Where you let people dancing and fucking doing fucked up shit on the cables.
Lumos. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help.
Why is she knitting? The fuck?
Revelio.
Stop it. Get some help.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Listen to this, to the premise.
Oh shit! I gotta change my... I forgot my controller's about to die. I'll be right back.
I believe I need to use Accio on the pile of bones.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Graphics are pretty good on it.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Oh, that smells so good. Of this, wet pussy.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
And I know that sounds weird, but yes, I'm literally about to smoke weed. And it's called a wet pussy.
Tasty.
Oh, it tastes really fucking good.
So I'm gonna taste that fish.
No. Tastes like a good pussy. The first time my brother brought this home, I made a joke. I was like, what's this weed called? He goes, oh, it's called wet pussy. I'm like, really? I thought he was bullshit. He's like, yeah, look at the glove compartment. There's a bag, there's 2 bags of it. I'm like, God damn, 2 bags? He goes, yeah, one for you. Now, I didn't even pay for it. I'm like, okay, how much do I owe you? He goes, this bag's free. I want you to test it. See if it's any good. If you like it. I was like, okay. So, we came inside, because obviously we're not going to smoke in the car. So I came inside, and came into I went to his house actually, which is right next door. And so, when we got there, and, kind of settled down after working all day and all that shit.
You've done it.
Then
I knew we'd get through.
I
felt it in
started
my
rolling
bones.
a joint.
Nice.
For both of us.
Yeah.
And so, when he took, I made him
Before we
choke on
trudge on
it.
further, I've just realised
When he
something.
took his first hit,
The student's
I was like,
diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Teach me the curse, yes.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
That worked. Keep going. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Dead end. Revelio, lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Lumos. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperial! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I hope he knows that hasn't changed. How long would the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pity, not quite. You're like a lump No! Oh, that was meant for me. There we go. At your service. Let's get this. There.
Have to fight. Stupefy.
Sebastian, you fool! Stop provoking them!
Leviosa, I'm handling it.
Leviosa, I'm handling it! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I use it on him.
Revelio. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. No need to race now, my friend. High wing, go! Past the high wing!
I almost fought an owl and died on owl.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Deke would like to talk.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
High Wing! Go! Let's go! Come on, High Wing! Faster, High Wing! Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Slow down now. There we go. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the bus.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Kick's in a different part of the chat. Weapon hadn't come in yet. What I do is when a cutscene comes on, I mute the chat. But yeah, how far are you? Nice. I did something to the blanket. The blanket. I used the spell on him, Imperium. The curse on the Imperium. No, I use it on the blind one. On ominous. Well, after I went in the cave with Sebastian, and then no, and it's the second curse we learned, and Crucial's the first. So we didn't tell him that we're doing the second one. And he followed us, and he was mad, and said that he's not letting us leave, and we're going to fight Sebastian. So then I offered to do the curse on him if he agreed to it. I think it's safe his friend. Yeah. Nope. And then I got Sebastian banned from his sister. Wait, it happened for you too? And somebody said that there was a way to make his uncle calm down, and but I couldn't do it. So it's now he's banned.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Poppy's cool. She's the only companion that helps fight. To me, the other ones, Sebastian, kind of helped. Now Fig is annoying. He just stands back and lets me do it.
Get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'm like if I die, I'm telling the headmaster you let me die. Story. No, I mean, in general. Because Professor Fig doesn't like to help in combat. And I'm saying if I die, I'm come back as a ghost and hunt his grave and hunt. And then tell them the headmaster that he let me die. I mean, I'm in this stuff because of him. But keeping it a secret is causing him danger. It's like I told Sebastian. Did you tell him? Yeah. I told them all. I told Nat, Poppy, and Sebastian. But yeah, I think Sebastian got kind of mad at me because I did the curse on Ominous. You didn't do it on him? The curse on Ominous. You didn't do it? I did to convince him. I did to fight him. Oh. Alright, see. I should make those burgers. Alright guys, I'm gonna end stream right here. And go get some hamburger buns and stuff. I'll be back later.